JBNN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones, and in the news, Termite'di terrible murder U.S. citizen after being deported from Panama. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items. SHELDON Lennox Walters, the gang leader known as Termite, who had just returned from his honeymoon on the North Coast and was visiting family members, was shot dead on Friday night by the police. His death sparked tension in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, on Saturday. Several streets in Spanish Town, including Marchpen Road, the Spanish Town Bypass, and Burke Road, were blocked as sympathizers crying for justice mounted fiery protests, triggering widespread disruption and detention. Public transportation ground to a halt, leaving commuters stranded as several businesses remain shuttered. Walters had what cops described as a notable history within organized crime, specifically with the Klansman gang. According to police sources, Walters, who led the Top Banks gang after a split with the Klansman gang, had orchestrated at least 10 murders and several shooting incidents in St. Catherine between June 2019 and March this year. The incidents include the murder of Frederick Thompson, otherwise called Maka, at Kitson Town on June 12, 2019, shooting of a man on Burke Road on September 15, 2020, murder of Claude Smith, and shooting of a man at 1 Salt Pond Road on September 20, 2020, murder and a double shooting on Burke Road on October 12, 2020, shooting of 2 people at Fraser's Boulevard, Meadowrest Memorial Gardens on January 17, 2021, double murder and shooting at Naysbury Grove, Kitson Town on February 23, 2021, the murders of Dervin Brown, also known as Adrian, and Andre Thomas, otherwise called Toto Pang, in 2023, and the shooting deaths of 2 men on Marchben Road on Wednesday, March 13, 2024. According to the police, members of Walters' Top Banks gang shot the men and then disposed of their bodies on the Dumbler Holden Main Road, where they were found by the police. Information gathered by the police suggests that the murders were sanctioned by Walters and that the men were killed because they were from Jones Avenue, an area controlled by Andrew Blackman Bryan faction of the Klansman gang. The police said that they had expected an escalation of tension in Spanish Town after Walters was killed in a confrontation with cops. On Saturday, after Walters' followers blocked some roads in the Old Capital, police reported that another Klansman gangster, Charles McDonald, otherwise called Chops, was cut down during a violent confrontation with cops in Greendale, St. Catherine. His gun, they said, was recovered. They also reported that McDonald, who was number 3 on the St. Catherine North Police Division's most wanted list, was recently freed of a murder charge in the St. Catherine Parish Court. The police had also said that Walters' death might intensify violence over extortion rackets between warring factions of the Klansman gang. They also said that, although the roadblocks had been cleared on Saturday, they were alerted to the potential for arson and attacks against law enforcement. In preparation, the constabulary decided to maintain a high presence in Spanish Town for at least 72 hours and to maintain targeted operations against key instigators. The police said that Walters, who was born on July 14, 1979, was initially aligned with Tesha Miller, known as Hombre, before shifting alliance to Bryan during a gang split. Both Miller and Bryan are incarcerated. Miller has been indicted under the Criminal Justice, Suppression of Criminal Organizations Amendment Act, commonly called the Anti-Gang Law, for leadership of the Klansman gang. Bryan, who led the one-done faction of the Klansman gang, was last October sentenced to 39.5 years for leadership of a criminal organization and facilitating the commission of murder and arson after the long-running Klansman gang trial. On Saturday, the police said that Walters was implicated in gang-related activities under the Criminal Justice Suppression Act in 2017, but was one of those acquitted in March 2021 before the Klansman one-done trial started. After his acquittal, Walters distanced himself from Bryan and formed his own faction, aligning with a member of the One Order gang. Police said he took on a leadership role and managed daily operations, including extortion and arms trafficking. His influence spanned multiple areas, including railway premises, Carletts Road, Marchben, and Kitson Town. On March 19, 2024, Walters was reportedly involved in the distribution of guns obtained from LRC Penn, further indicating his ongoing participation in criminal activities, the police sources said. They also reported that he had aligned himself with a number of other gang leaders in St. Catherine and had formed an alliance with the genocide gang in Parade Gardens, Kingston Central. Before Walters' demise, the police said that they had received several intelligence reports that he was planning to carry out attacks in Spanish Town against rivals, mainly members of the Tesha-led faction of the Klansman gang. However, police activities prevented the occurrence of these threats. They also reported that he had tried to migrate to the United States with the intention of leading his gang from that country, as he had thought that would be safer for him. He fled Jamaica in November 2023 to Panama, intending to make his way to the U.S. via that country. However, it was deported by Panama on November 29, 2023, the police said. Walters reportedly murdered a U.S. citizen recently. JBN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.